center.
I already did the supply centers. I just now need to do the no cubes.
The objective uh, tracker.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine with just leaving it there for a moment. Don't want to no cube Bogota. We want to no cube Denver, San Fran, Chicago, Jacksonville, Washington, New York. Remind me, is LA? LA just got added, right?
LA and Atlanta are still large
Yeah.
charge.
Yep. Okay. Now, do we want to? You want to max stack them? LA, Atlanta, and Bogota. Do you want to just max stack them? It's possible.
I figured we were still doing scientist strats.
Scientist strats it is, so we're going to max stack them. It's like Ash Ketchum, but just max. Alright. Boom. Alright. Everything looks pretty good. I don't think there's anything we want to move around, is there? Oh, God. Jacksonville has 8 population.
Yeah.
And I tell you why Jacksonville has 8 population. It was an easy one to drop a station off at.
Yeah, it's the only one where we can drop a yellow and a blue.
Well,
Without.
now there's this little love triangle here.
Yeah.
So I guess we're back to having options for that. This is stop read June. So this month, let's think a little bit ahead. If we get Salami, we're going to do that search on Salami to also unlock Khartoum. And I guess we're just
Yep.
unlocking Frankfurt too?
Yeah, because Frankfurt makes searches.
Yeah. Okay, so we now need 2 more rationed events, and it's just going to be our standard 2, right?
Those two are still, yeah, extended time and airlift.
Like, we know what's already in there, and hidden stockpile and Team Bravo are just shit. Data transfer has no use. Resilient Pop just serves to further thin out our deck. And extended forecast. Let me go ahead and drop a marker here, a stream marker, so I can know. That I can know where to cut the video.
Extended forecast would allow us to put 2 Parises at the top of our deck, though.
True. What would you change out for that? Are we thinking
Uh,
dispersal?
yeah, dispersal, because we have to, like, spend actions setting that one up.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's just it depends on how thoroughly and how quickly we annihilate these 3 locations. If we cannot
Yeah.
very thoroughly and quickly annihilate those 3 locations, then dispersal is going to be a godsend. Because, what if one of those runs out and we have to put something on it?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking more or less use forecast to throw these locations on top. So that way we know. You know.
Well, Paris is, and to get scientists
Yeah.
set up.
So, just a couple. Alright. So. 3. Yeah. Draw 3.
Infections first.
It does, like, the infections doesn't stop this, though, so. London, Bogota, and London. 2 Londons and a buy one get one to. Speaking of which, do you not like my memes for the destroyed cards? I asked a while ago, you didn't respond.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Mexico of beavers.
Atlanta,
Gotcha.
Paris, Paris. The Den of Beavers for Denver.
Yeah.
Istanbul, Lagos, and Cairo. Istanbul, Lagos, and Cairo. All right. I think that concludes our setup
Yep.
for this. Well, I mean, I guess we do have to keep track of this time, because so we don't accidentally finish. Don't want to. All right. So who's gonna be what character? I guess you are set up to be.
One person has 2 foundations in hand.
Yeah, I guess that person's set up to be our laborer here.
The scientist is set up to be unrationed event guy.
Really?
Well, because no, he still has to trash a city card, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
But the
then
scientist already has a way to take. No, he doesn't have a way to take cities from the discard, so this one might be best for him.
okay.
And since we're sprinting and not doing a marathon, probably radio operator over farmer.
Yeah. Like the sprinkling did not feel as good as having cubes all around.
I mean, we now have the ultimate sprinkle set up in Istanbul, though.
Yeah.
The ultimate sprinkle has been achieved. But yes, as long as the scientist is out there, like, these two make a good combo, but that's just it. They have to be comboed. Because this guy gives him all the cubes, and this guy goes cha 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 cha.
Yeah.
No, he goes get an 8-8 is what he does, actually. Anywho.
Alright, let's hit the epidemic button. Are we in the 9 epidemics at this point?
Yeah, we're at 9 epidemics. There's one left over. I swear I saw an outline of a card somewhere beneath this here. Or whatever. Alright. Yeah, we are at 9 epidemics. No fear,
Neat.
trust your instincts.
So what's our fattest of all the stacks now?
Okay, so 79 divided by 9. Round
That's
down.
81. The first 2 stacks are 1 through 8 and 9 through 16.
1 through 8,
And
9
then,
through 16.
yeah, and then it'll be stacks 9 again.
16, so 17. 16 plus 9 is Ooh, excuse me. 25. 6.
Yep.
25 plus 9 is 34. 35. 34 plus 9 is 43. 44. 43 plus 9 is 52. 53. 52 plus 9 is 61. 52. 51 plus 9 is 70. And then we get one more stack, right? Yeah.
Yep.
71 through 79. And that's what we're looking at here. But I think we've now hit our sweet spot of epidemics. With us constantly, like, until we go beneath a certain number of epidemic, or below a certain number of infection cards, I think we've hit our sweet spot of epidemics. It was either 9. It was either 9 or 8. I don't know which one for sure. But we did have to one quiet night twice to not like really push up that thing too fast. I'm just gonna point that out. Anywho,
This pushed up the sooner we hit Paris.
Yeah. All right, so the person to go first is Scientist. You know
Awesome.
what to do. We got
Yeah.
Bogota, we got Atlanta, and those are the only ones that you could possibly trash, is Bogota and Atlanta.
All right, so I will.
Well, let's put our characters out there. How about that first? You know, that sounds like a great idea. Seem like a good idea to you? Seems like a great idea to me. All right. What's Blue gonna do for you?
Ooh, right. So, Blue is Scientist.
Yeah, Blue Scientist.
Okay.
The Freaka Blue is that Freaka and is blue.
Mm-hmm. I make supplies and build a satellite.
Okay.
Wait. No, I may as well just move to London. Stat satellite.
Okay. 1. I guess number 2.
Yeah, 2 is to give tubs to uh, the main.
So, excuse my squirrely ignorance here, but wouldn't it be a better objective to either get rid of
Any card to get anywhere.
Right. I always forget he has that ability. Hence my squirrely ignorance, like I said.
Okay, so there are 2 buy one get one tos.
And there's only one in the deck though.
Yeah. So I'm going to make supplies once as action number 3. Action number 4 is to trash Salami to go to Altana, then take all the cubes. And 66 Altana.
Mm-hmm. What's been 66th? Okay. And that was all of your actions, I believe.
Yep. And draw 2.
Yep. Alright, both Bogotas are in the discard. Neat. So let's see here. We've got our communist propaganda. The first thing he does is takes all the means of production for himself. And then what? Are we just going to do our standard produce everything possible, spread the love?
Um, unless it appears warranted to um,
I
I
mean,
think that
we
needs
can.
to draw the line to Frankfurt for construction Thanos.
Okay, I suppose we can do that. I am going to point out I don't. I want that to be the last search because I want. No, that'll happen at the same time. Never mind. I don't. I
Yeah,
think Cartoon was a piece of crap card, wasn't it?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's crap.
Okay, so one to go
Salami
to.
will be our other search whenever it's drawn as the game.
Yeah. So one to go to Istanbul, two to draw the line.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you want to uh, place on uh, Istanbul or just produce twice.
Let's see if I got that correct. So close but so far. Okay. I think I'd rather have him produce twice at Xandar, and then spread the love.
Okay, so you produce another 2 times.
You really don't need cubes, do you?
Um, I'm possibly using cubes to,
Satellite?
you know, satellite. But other than making a satellite, I'm not using
Yeah.
cubes.
There's those go instruction dude. Alright, so draw two. First epidemic has been reached. London. Paris Broken Link. We're going to use it, right?
Ah, so yeah.
Okay. I was just waiting for you to say yes or no.
Yeah. Wait, Sticky Wicket. We do have Science Bro.
I know, but we also don't have forecasts, so
Yeah,
there's a fair amount of cards in there to where it's not a high chance of Bogota going up back on top.
right. Okay, since Construction Thanos is so badass, he can build a black and a blue.
Really?
He has a free move fairy. He goes to Cairo, then free moves, builds,
So let's say it. One free move,
builds.
builds for action number two.
Yeah.
Action number three, go to Frankfurt and build. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I feel dirty. Okay, so let me catch the deck up here. Frankfurt. And so now we have 60 city cards. And we have 25 of them being blue. What game is this one from?
Oh.
Oh, I know. Okay.
All right. And it's still an action for you to search a land that you're in.
Yeah, it's still an action.
Yeah.
So I don't have any actions remaining, so I draw 2. Well, I see an extended forecast. But I want to save that. I want to save that for. No, I want to do that right now.
No, you want to let it. Oh, yeah, you want to do that right now. But don't forget to discard the blues.
All right.
You don't have them.
I want to do that right now to set up the deck here. So, yeah, Bogota was next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, let's think this through. We don't want both Bogotas to go out next, right?
I mean, having them near the top of the deck is
okay,
good.
Fair enough. So I'll draw 2 Bogotas for my turn. So at least that'll set you up, right? Then I'll put
Paris for my turn.
Yeah. London, Istanbul, London, Paris. Yeah, the reason why it freaked me out is because I didn't know that this song actually had vocals.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, I was kind of freaked out. I was like, wait, what song is this? Okay, so... Yeah, where are we at now?
We just finished the infection.
So now it's this
You
guy's turn.
drawn 2 rationed events.
One of which I spent
Okay.
right away to set you up for nukage.
Bogota. Right. So, I cannot reach Bogota by straight up walking. So I go to Vormir, then trash Bogota. Wait, I do 2 to get to Vormir.
Yep.
3 placed 1 cube on Bogota.
You show that you have Bogota.
Trash Bogota. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. I show that I have Bogota to place 1 cube there. I still have that cube. It comes from stockpile.
I always forget that. And then you teleport to Bogota. Now let's listen to this one. Alright.
Alright, we 66'd one of the Bogotas.
Yes.
Okay. Then I draw my 2.
Yep. Okay, so now it is time for me to stop lagging, please. Okay, thanks. Now, what is communist propaganda gonna do?
We draw a Paris and somebody discards.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see here. Satellite tower, your cubes. I mean, I don't mind dropping that, but this is the dude that constructs stuff, so I'd rather have cards. How about we get rid of the San Francisco? We're not going to search it.
You can consider that Frankfurt is going to be searched.
Yeah, I'm saying we discard the San Francisco because we're not going to search it.
Yeah, you can trade San. Oh, right.
I don't need to do that. It's just when I search, I just take the card.
Right. I was thinking for communist propaganda, he trade that one for the Blue Foundation.
That's right, we do have a Blue Foundation out there. I don't know.
So,
what do you want to get rid of? Soap?
Sure.
Because at least all else fails, we can gain Tripoli back through your Tripoli. And we can gain, in our case, not all of that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Drew Paris, discard a card. Now it is Communist Propaganda's turn.
Okay, communist propaganda should really consider touching up London.
So, like, one produced twice, and then using a combination of his own and ours drop. So he has 4 cubes. There's 3 on that space. Maybe steal 1 from construction. Drop that totally.
Yeah, seems legit.
Okay. We got Denver, which is the supply lines for less cubes. And in other words, we got Denver for a blue card.
Well, it could be worth it to connect that Paris, but X to doubt.
Paris to Frankfurt could be a good connection. But that's about the only thing we could do. Anywho, London and Istanbul. And from there, after we connect up London and Istanbul, it is now my turn. And it is my turn to do I don't know what.
We need cubes places. And that's about all.
Yeah. Thinking the best thing I can do is before we
hold on. Search the card that you're standing.
Yeah, like produce supplies 3 times and search. So I do a search action which resurrects Frankfurt from the graveyard. Alright. And the card I get is redistribution of the wealth in the local area.
Oh, I thought I must have been thinking different.
What card were you thinking of?
St. Petersburg's companion is search does not cost an action.
Yeah, but we'll hook that one up next month.
Yeah.
Honestly, this one might see a little bit more use than we normally use. The Frankfurt card, I mean. Because, Sprinkler is Sprinkler. So what I was thinking is first action search, last three actions just get more cubes in our hands,
Okay, you also have a free movement.
and I'll use that free movement to get to Istanbul.
Okay.
All right, draw two. All right, it wasn't an epidemic, so you can nuke the last Bogota, London, and Lagos.
All right.
What you gonna do? Are you gonna use your free action to take care of buy one get one?
Yes. And then I take all the keys.
All three of them. Got it.
Yeah. It's as an action to trade out a card.
Yes. So far, we haven't used any of your actions.
Yeah. So I could get to Cairo. Oh, there's no black satellite right now.
No, because we haven't permanented that satellite.
Okay. Do you want the Mexico City in your possession?
Um,
Or
in
can
whose
it wait?
possession? I think it can wait, dude. I mean,
Oh,
it could be useful. I use it to get certain cards, but since
I mean,
Frankfurt
you
might
can.
see a use, I don't know. I just don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Well, then, I move two to the go anywhere of the nowhere, and I'm trashing the trips to go to my eggs. Wait, no, I'm done. I just walk to my eggs because that's still three actions, and I get
Yeah.
the card.
You are at the eggs.
Okay, I make it rain. All the cubes.
All of them? All of them. Okay.
Yeah.
All of the cubes have been rained upon. Too bad you're not in the United States, because you can be at Mount Rainier.
No, I just make it rain down in Africa.
I was just trying to mix up the meme, Brian, okay?
Yeah. Okay, so South America is dead five ever.
Is it now? Hold on a second. Is it?
Okay, good air and soap are in package six.
Yeah,
The rest,
it's not dead 5 ever.
yeah.
Because if it was, I was about to add that to our designations. Dead 5 ever, South America.
No, we'll have to go through a lot of the new epidemic. That
Well, we
so
have.
that was all my actions. It was freebie, then move three times, make it rain.
You got yourself an epidemic, bruh.
Well, we have plague cube removal with three methods of fishing from discard.
Istanbul was the territory that was hit. Istanbul is looking kind of light. Istanbul and Paris. How unfortunate. Okay. Let's not forget that we have airlift in our hands, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Communist propaganda.
okay, so for communist propaganda, they trade a blue for the Foundation. Action 1. Action 2, give it to Bob the Builder.
Yeah. Action 3 is what now?
I don't know. We're not worried about Bob the Builder's spot. This is a safe epic draw, right?
Hold on a second. Istanbul. I think the second Istanbul's somewhere on the top of the deck. But let's see here. We're at 65. That means we're in the 62 to 70. We just drew an epidemic, so we're safe.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to rush over there.
No. So what? Produce supplies 2 more times and redistribute the wealth?
Seems pretty legit. Almost too legit. Should he just produce one time and give Denver to the other dude? Or, yeah, I actually prefer that. Science bro, something to do.
Yeah. Alright. We definitely need to clear off of LA as soon as possible.
Well,
because that's a lot of
we're
cubes. I'm noticing that's a lot of cubes that we kind of sort of need over here. You know?
Well,
Anywho,
we still have to produce.
draw dose. Now it is draw dose. London. Oh man, we're getting some bad luck with our Parises. I mean, I guess it's good in that they're still on top of the deck for the next epidemic, though. But
Yeah.
all right. Thanos decides to do what Thanos does best, and that is move to drop on his current location. Drop on his current location an additional 6 cubes.
Yeah, and that's your free movement.
Yeah. So still one action being used. Second action is to
do what construction Thanos does best.
Yeah. And third action is to first, second, third. No, this is my fourth action, right?
It's a free to
drop,
move.
Place. Okay, so
you've only
produce supplies using portable lab. And now just do a full dump on Paris.
Yep.
Just take a huge steaming turd on Paris. Neat. Istanbul and London.
So you can build 2 more black.
Maybe. What's it to you?
Okay. Our current city count is maxed out. We've only searched once. We've only connected one city.
We've only connected one city. We've only done one search. We built all of our supply centers that we need to buy to build. But obviously, we're not going to stop there. We have at least 3 more supply centers to build.
Yeah.
All right. Science Man. What is Science Man going to do?
Unfortunately, Science Man does not have the mean of sciencing anything unless we want to kill off Africa. But I feel like that's thinning it too much.
Yeah. We have
Um,
thinned it just a little strong.
so, are we going to search anything to where are we just banking on salami? Is that search?
Uh, if it feels like by the time we're getting around to our last supply center going out and we haven't found salami, we're obviously going to switch gears. But right now, we don't have any. Well, we technically have LAS in the graveyard that the construction guy can do.
Yeah.
So we have
All right.
options. We options have been achieved, but excuse me. But the ideal situation is our search is on salami because that automatically connects and it searches at the same time.
Right.
That's a power final. That's a power move. Final move.
Right. But that wouldn't let us boost that pop, though. The way we're going, that pop is very safe.
We're gonna have the money.
Yeah. All right. So, um, I build a satellite tower.
Okay. Right on yellow.
On the I make it rain 1 cube on Tripoli from the supply. From the supply.
Give it a couple of seconds.
Okay. And I take me down to the Mexico City
Uh
to uh construction Thanos.
oh, you give Mexico City to this guy. Got it.
Yeah. And why not also the other yellow?
Okay. 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, I see. I'm just gonna be switching out Tripoli with the. Okay.
Yes.
I actually follow your logic now. All right, whatever.
Okay, then I draw 2.
You got the let's do it again. So I don't know if we wanted let's do it again just yet, but that is an option.
We want to let's do it again when we are guaranteed to
Get LA,
make, yeah, to get LA.
Lagos, and Cairo. All right.
All right, so it's pink.
It's what?
Um,
You must have hit your router because I didn't hear a single thing you said.
yes.
All I heard was the word yes.
And then it would be one more action is just into our possession.
All right, you're gonna have to repeat that all.
Yes, no, maybe?
You're gonna have to repeat everything.
That do?
Hello.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Um, so
And you're lagging again.
satellite.
I'm sorry, man. Something shit with your connection today.
Let's do that again if we let things get too far out of control.
All right. All I heard was let's do that again if things get out of control.
Neat.
Like
So
I don't know if you watch the VODs, but when it gets bad, it gets real bad.
I don't. I'm not your one viewer. Um, so what I was saying was that pink can get 2 cubes into our hands, move to the satellite, and give a fourth yellow to Construction Thanos.
Okay, so produce is what you're saying, or
Produce once,
make
or
once.
make once, go to yellow satellite,
Okay.
and give yellow satellite card.
To construction.
To construction. I mean,
Okay.
that way you can build a yellow without discarding.
I suppose. um.
And we've got one quiet night, and let's do that again if we run into trouble.
So, produce, move, give. What's his last action? Oh, he had the double move because Lagos doesn't have a station on it. Got it.
Right.
All right.
Well, he could have trashed Lagos to get to Lagos.
Well, considering I just drew, no, he doesn't. Future information has been achieved. Lagos and London are drawn, though. Alright. Now it is my turn to do some nonsense. First action, go to Vormir. Second, the free action to go to Lagos. Am I actually using Lima and Kinsasha to do this?
Yeah. What's the problem?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Stealing 2 from communist propaganda to build that supply center. And, you know, this looks like such a popular place. I'm just going to use my final action to replace Tripoli with Tripoli infrastructure. That's an epidemic. The epidemic is Tripoli.
So we are still a long way.
The bottom 4 cards, one of which is LA. Of the bottom 4 cards, one of which is LA.
Yep.
London, London, and Cairo. What you gonna do, brain?
Well, I have London in my hand, so I put 1 cube on London remotely.
From the supply.
Then I move to Cairo, produce once, and make it rain in the desert.
Okay. Is that it?
All the names that I have.
All of them. Okay.
I'm not letting your communist propaganda touch me, bruh.
Stack. Stack. Alright. So, draw dose. Another epidemic.
Neat.
It's a Lagos. So, of the bottom 3 cards, one of which is LA. London. Lagos and London. What's communist propaganda going to do to save London? Spoiler alert! He has to produce supplies! I think I've got this, Brian. He moves to London. He produces supplies. He grabs all 7 of those and produces supplies again.
Well, does he first give another cure for yellow and only produce supplies one of the times?
Where would he
Because
put the other yellow cure? I guess LA? Yeah, sure. Why not? So, like, that would be 1, 2, move, and then drop 7 on the location.
Yeah.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm good on my hand limit. Okay. So, now he draws 3. Cairo, Istanbul, and Lagos. Cairo, Istanbul, Lagos. And then draws. Now it is Construction Bro's turn. Construction Bro has no cubes. That's fine. I go 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
One free.
Yeah. I use those 2 cubes and these 3 cards. Get a supply center out. That's the second action. Third action is to use Tripoli to get to Tripoli. And fourth action is to use Tripoli as well as 2 cubes from 1 cube from LA, 1 cube from Tripoli, since I was there earlier.
You can use 2 cubes from LA.
Yeah, I feel safe with 3. That means we can ignore it for a little bit if necessary. Since now we have a teleport there. Oh, damn. I was kind of hoping to draw a black replacement card. Oh! I could have used Airlift instead of using Tripoli.
It's fine. Somebody is standing on.
There is no satellite on that location there, Brian.
I make one.
You can make one. Alright. Istanbul.
But
Paris, Istanbul, then Paris. So we're going to break that link. How are we breaking that link?
I've got a no ration.
Let's use. Let's use Frankfurt, I guess.
Let's just use crap from scientists.
London, then.
Yeah,
Okay. Scientist, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come on you?
rabble probably. Um, produce twice, then move to Istanbul and make it rain in the desert.
Okay, so, well. Istanbul really isn't desert-like. I don't think. If memory serves, it was a pretty big deal.
Well,
I thought you were going to give him a black card.
meh.
Okay.
Where are you going to build it?
Istanbul.
Seriously, where?
Oh. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, where am I going to build it? There is nowhere to build it. You have corrected my face in.
Yeah, like unless you want to connect Moscow or
Nope, we are not connecting Moscow. We already made it to where when we recon this area, we also have to do. We either connect one more city, in which case after we recon this area, we have to connect one more city in that area, or we connect one of our current cities on the map and then recon that area.
yeah.
That's why
I think we want to connect more areas.
if you want to do that, then we technically have one more space available to recon. Hold on a second. Have we connected up 2 new cities? We only connected up 1 new city, right? Yeah.
Right, and we've only done one new search.
Okay. So we technically have, if that's the way you want to do it, if you want to recon this area and then connect a new city in this area, we have 1 more room to connect up a city.
To be honest, I'd rather grab a fresh black from connecting a city
Sure.
that Fortnight, anyways.
Yeah.
So,
where were we? You just drew 2. Have we drawn your cards? No, we haven't, because that was a well stock. That was a broken. Okay, so another Paris Broken Link. What card are we getting rid of?
well, I have no use for these black cards.
Yep. Broken Link Paris is so grand, so glorious. Alright, so what is communist propaganda going to do? I guess we're going to pick up that 7, produce supplies, pick up that 7, produce supplies.
If there's 14, then most def.
We'll be wasting 1, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So you have 13 in your hand. Communist propaganda. I don't know. Drop off some at Lagos, I guess.
Yeah.
Here's an additional 6 on top of Lagos, for a total of 9 at Lagos, and we'll give 2 to the scientist. Okay. Communist Thanos has a cure for the common blue in his hand. Where is he gonna put it? I don't know. Up a butt.
Okay, infection.
Lagos, Tripoli, and London.
Ah. So as long as you don't draw an epidemic, we will hit this crap.
Oh, we're at 45. Are we in a safe draw? 1, 2, 3. No, we're in a guaranteed draw. Unless I put one in here by mistake. No. We are in a safe draw. 100% guaranteed not to hit an epidemic draw.
Oh,
Neat. Alright, well, since I don't have any infrastructure to draw the deck, I don't think.
You can change Frankfurt into the other foundation, blue.
Yeah,
And
but,
that is a 2,
yeah.
which is enough.
So, we'll just put air quotes. I don't want to search for what card it is. We'll just put air quotes as Frankfurt is London for first action. Second action is move to LA. Third action, or the free action, is to move to... Let's go San Francisco, I guess. And then the third action is to drop air quotes London with 2 cubes. And this is going to repurpose one of our existing stations. I guess... I think Johannesburg is still a good one to repurpose right now.
Yeah, since you're so ridiculously efficient, you can keep on moving.
Yeah, I have one more action to do. Get that New York in my hand. I'm moving to Denver, Colorado.
Wait, what?
If you get New York in my hand, I could drop another station off at Denver, Colorado.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay, you could build two more at that point.
Yeah, if you get New York and another blue card in my hand, yes. Let's see what I draw. Oh wait, I guess it wasn't the same. What? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3. Did we miscount?
Possibly.
Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I have yellow. So in the bottom two cards is LA. And here's the point where I search this just to make sure I put LA in the deck. Okay. Search. LA should be in the deck. Cairo gets hit. Alright. Cairo, Lagos, Istanbul, and Lagos. So 2 Lagos, Cairo, and Istanbul. Okay, I'm going to say this now just because I've been thinking about it, but I was like, nah, that's stupid. Next time
But
we get to the last 6 cards, we forecast the card LA onto the bottom of the deck.
yeah, we want exactly 8 cards doing that, but um you know what the problem with doing that is?
What?
Yes, you draw it from an epidemic.
But then it gets shuffled. I know.
Yeah. And like the whole damn deck is getting shuffled at that.
Anywho, it's now scientist's turn. What do you want to do? You have 2 cubes. Tripoli's
Yeah,
looking kind of low.
yeah. I remote treat trips, then move to Cairo, produce once, drop all on Cairo.
I'm just gonna state that you didn't hear this, but the moment you say "drop all in Cairo," the music went.
Oh, dude, Pink is the other guy. I'm blue.
No, that's the next card that we're gonna get rid of. London, Tripoli. Lagos, and Cairo. Oh, yep, we're almost to the point where we're drawing the entire deck. Okay, what are we going to do, Mr. But okay.
Whoa, Nodnall is still there. So move to Nodnall, convert uh, London to London, then give you 2 foundation.
Wait, you can convert?
Yes.
think it's this one. Nope, wasn't that one. All right. So I am literally good for every single possible supply center we could reassign now. So stop giving me shit. Stop filling up my inbox.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was hilarious.
I'm just gonna put
So,
out. I drop the station. I free move. I drop the station. No, wait, I drop the station. I have to produce because I don't have the right number of cubes, unless you give it to me. The communist
uh,
propaganda. So I drop station. I free move. I drop station. I move, and if there
if
is
you want
hold on a second.
to,
Free move. Drop
if
station.
you,
Move. Drop station. That's two. That's three. Move, and that'll set me up to drop station on Mexico City.
it's 3 drop station actions, uh, 1 actual movement and 1 free movement, and you could just blue in a circle.
Right, but I only have 2 blues I can drop.
Ah,
So I one of these
and
actions
you,
has to involve this. So in other words, if I free actioned over here last turn, I could do that. So unless we want it on Jacksonville, Florida, spoiler, we don't.
we want it there just to move it again.
Yeah. So spoiler, we don't. What it's going to be is
Yeah.
passive move to Chicago, drop, move, drop, move. And even then, I don't like. We'd be reassigning London. We'd be reassigning Cairo. What at that point? What else are we reassigning? What would be the point of the last reassignment?
That there's not enough pop for the blacks there. We're we've kind of gotten into a point where it's like, oh yeah, we can build blacks with literally 1 card. Okay, well, you only have 3 spots to build them, and one of those is taken. So yeah, whatever. Uh, I
I
guess
think I'm just
just
gonna put it on Denver and Colorado, and or Denver, Atlanta, and call it a day. Like one of those two.
yeah, seems legit.
Anywho, so do you want to undo the moves where you switch London with London and give it to me?
Because a blue and a yellow is enough for
Yeah,
you?
blue and a yellow is enough for me. It seems
Sure.
like now we're just T posing to show dominance, and that's a little bit too much.
All right, then I make supplies twice
Yeah.
and get 3 of them to construction Thanos and 1 to the poor little scientist.
The polio scientist. Fuck, I have airlift. I could technically do all 3. God damn it. That is straight up T posing to show dominance. And by the way, that's officially going to be this guy's next meme: is T pose to show dominance.
All right. Well, I guess it's uh, communist propaganda's turn to draw to.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you're good on that. London. Looking a little bit shy there on London, aren't we?
Well,
Paris, so that's a broken link. Do we want to break that link?
yeah.
Yeah, let's break that link.
Wait.
Let's break that link because next turn either it's an epidemic anyways, or we draw those 4.
Yeah. All right. Perfecto then. All right. So also, you can become very close to ending the game. Um,
Here's what I am thinking. So, first action is station where I'm at. I'm going to take it from London. Second step is the free move to Mexico City. Second action is going to be Mexico City +2. Supply cubes. Center. I'm going to take it from Cairo.
so you could build that one on Khartoum. Because we haven't searched yet.
Yes, but we also haven't got that card to search.
Oh, because you want the salami one instead of connecting it to a research station?
Well, so hold on a second. If I do a slight undo here, and don't use my free action to move there, instead
Yep.
flight to the Salams.
If you flight to Cairo,
To Kuro. Okay. Flight
Oh.
to Kuro. Well, no, yeah, we'll leave that line for whenever we do search Salami. So that way, that line's just that line. Anyway, otherwise it's wasted. Let's. Well, I mean, troll line is troll line, but. And then. Second actual action is draw a line connecting up this, but this one absolutely is the last one we can connect.
Yeah, the game will end when you search.
Well, that and because we need to save we need to save cities. Because you're saying you want to search, you want to like connect one and then connect the new area, right? If not, we can go ahead and get Anton Navarro, saving these 2 for June.
No, if we were gonna do that, we would have gotten 1 more money last month. So it's a free action to slip on into Khartoum.
Yeah. My third action is to build a supply center. I'm just going to point out how rare it is for us to build a supply center on a freshly explored area.
Yeah. And then you can just search it in the game.
Yep.
Because we're going to have the scientist in next round to kill Frankfurt and Khartoum anyway. Right?
Yeah, we're going to have him in there anyway, so. And I see no reason to delay it, honestly. Do you?
Not unless you wanted to permanent some satellites, permanent some researchers, but I think we're just gonna funnel it into pop at this point.
I mean, that search could have a use if we save it for a normal game.
Okay, you don't want to search that spot then?
Yeah, I don't want to search that spot. Like, it could have a use if we save it for a normal game, because that is a free card transfer of, like, you know, One Quiet Night or whatever.
Right.
Um,
Well, not one quiet night.
it does say player card.
I know, but
Like, it produced
gener
supplies.
yeah.
So I still have one more action, and I'm going to use that action to get to San Francisco. You know what? No, I'm going to be realistic to us. We're never walking the Khartoum ever again besides to kill it.
Yes.
Even for such a useful search, because we don't want to risk staying in Ratlands. That's just the way we play.
Yeah. In fact, that's so many actions that you could have just spent building a damn satellite.
Yeah. Khartoum,
So,
congratulations. You have Paris over here. Good job. All right, that wins us the second fortnight of May. I see this as an absolute win. Alrighty then. Do you see this as an absolute win? I think I do too. Alrighty then, so let's clear up all of our supply cubes first. And remind me when I hit end game, we gotta undo all the permanent supply centers. Because the game is borked. I think that's all the supply cubes. It says 49. We have some on somebody's sheet? Yeah. 51. Alright. Alright, so now I click the Avengers in game button. London was still at 7, right? We haven't boosted it to 8.
yeah, we've successfully moved it off every time. Cairo 6.
So
Go
I
ahead
am
there.
confused. Why do some of these, like this one, like if you hover over Paris, like or Cairo, the number matches. I think the ones from the bag are the ones that are like one off.
Oh,
Like the numbers from the bag, like this is state 1, but the numbers from like this one, state 1 is that.
hmm. Strange.
It just depends. I guess he only fixed that for the ones that were default, not the ones we drag out from the bag.
Wait, if it only has states 1 through 9.
Yeah.
Oh, 9 is 0.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeez. It is so
uh,
weird seeing North America have so much pop.
Well, we're just gaining so much pop in general on account of uh
We weren't
not
permanenting any of those, right? I didn't just do a dirt by cleaning those up.
no, we're not permanenting any of those. We've run into the problem where we're too fucking good
Yeah.
and we're building like 10 supply centers per fortnight.
Yeah. I'll leave that satellite out there because we could permanent that one. All right, so our census check is we have 25 cities on the grid. Therefore, we earn 7 monies.
Uh-huh. One.
What the hell are we going to do with these extra monies?
Well, the character upgrades are shite, right?
Uh, we literally have 2 of them we're not going to touch, and 1 of them we could touch, but not yet. Like we do this establish supply line action, 1 fewer supply cube. I don't think we need that. And facilitator, once on your turn as action, you may take any one player card from a character in your location. So, again, I don't think we're going to do that.
Yeah, and isn't there also a move in a stupid way?
Nope, those are the only ones we have available to us.
Well, we didn't buy the move.
We bought the move for free. We don't. I don't think there was a move in a stupid way that we had.
No, there's a move in a stupid way where you have a free action if somebody else is on closer.
Did I accidentally throw that away?
Uh, the first bag still has something.
I did throw it away. I threw it away by mistake. My bad.
Okay, did you also throw away the expensive one that you do want to buy at some point, but not right now?
What? Let's see here.
Oh,
I threw away Scout by mistake too.
yeah, Scout is one that we're gonna buy when we for it.
Yeah, but we don't need
But
that. And move
we
your
don't
pawn.
need it, and
This
it
is
costing two money.
move somebody else in a stupid way.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't see the need to permanent any of these satellites. So,
Well, there's only one satellite we have the option to do that in.
right. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it to me. Seem to be just spawning
I will
satellites.
point out that we have built that one a multitude of times, and we have 7 money.
Yeah, well, I
But
want
at
to
the
point
same time, isn't it our goal to get rid of Lagos too?
kind of sort of. It's at 8 pop now. There's we're running out of yellows that we can build on.
That matter.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah. I mean,
I'd say we go ahead and spend
spend 4 of that on getting Xandar to 8.
yeah.
All right, 4 of it has been spent on getting Xandar to 8. Why do we have a Haven with 8 money?
So that we can produce supplies at it for one more efficient
Well,
than elsewhere.
so that has 3 money left.
Yeah.
And again, there's literally nothing to spend this shit on. I guess we could stock it, a place like Khartoum or something, but nope, there's no reason to, because we're saving that for when things get really bad.
Right. Um, we can start buffing our other starting zone of Vormir for sudden produce supplies.
Yeah. Like, I think we're both in agreement. With the way we're playing this, there's almost no reason to buff the normal cities, right? Unless if it's like maybe Khartoum.
There's reason to buff things that are at like one pop.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah. And if you're extremely paranoid, the stuff that isn't 66th but could come out with the new epidemics, we could buff those a bit. But everything that's not 66 has a pop of 3 or higher.
Atlanta's 66. Yep. We've already, well, technically Khartoum doesn't have a pop of 3 or higher.
But it's gonna be 66.
Yeah.
And it's not going to come from the quarantine box.
Well, the only other thing I could, I like right now, assuming we have. Hello, hello, can you hear me? Okay. Hello. All right, all right. Are we good? I think my machine has unmessed itself up. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, assuming like all of the cubes were off the board, let's count if we do a major produce supplies and we had all of our stage supply centers out on the board in areas that we think we'd put it in. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 27, 34, 40, 46,
We could
51.
go from
We can literally go to 0 supply cubes and get them all back out on the board.
Neat.
Oh, dear God. Why is it that I feel like we should get the Spiffing Brit in here to go, Pandemic Legacy is a perfectly balanced game with exactly 0 exploits?
I mean, we're not hitting high scores, so
We don't care
we
about
might.
high scores. We care about being overpowered.
Yeah.
That is literally the entire point of this, is just to be overpowered as shit. Like,
Huh.
like, pitch this game to us just finishing the first version, the first time we played this game. Like, let's imagine we, as friends of like the original us, right? Say, oh, you just completed Pandemic Legacy. Have you tried doing this? We would both look at us and be like, that's retarded. Are you stupid?
If you tried having no infection deck, what? That's insane. That could never work. Yeah, so I guess we just buff the rest of Vormir so that like half of our characters start there and can major produce.
We
Well,
only have 3 extra ones, so that brings it up to 6.
yeah, but it brings it up to 6 unless you just want to spend that 3 now on an ability that we aren't going to use
Let's
for.
see here. That's 2 units.
and it might not even have a use then. Like, if we do this gung ho BS, we might not need uh, that ability at all.
Well, we definitely don't need Smuggler. Let's just boost population and call it a day, because we just don't need Coordinator at the moment. But it is something that's possible for us to build, and we don't
Yeah.
need Scout because it's possible.
Yeah, we
We
don't need Scout until freaking.
we don't need Foreman or Facilitator, because the way I see it is those are just going to take up slots that we can use for better abilities.
Right.
Because with Facilitator, I mean, it is technically less action intensive than Satellite Towers. Technically. Speaking of which, aren't we supposed to... 6, yeah, okay. It is technically less action intensive than Satellite Towers, because Satellite Towers requires you to, either produce supplies and build it, or move your way to one and throw a card, where Facilitator just requires you to be in the same area.
And it's also once on your turn versus we just
So, like,
here
technically, it is a card that could be bought,
take
but
4 blues.
at the same time, it's we our early Fortnight is setting up the infrastructure for the late Fortnight.
Does it even though?
Well, we get our satellites, we get our stations out there. So now we have the infrastructure set up to teleport and give cards away.
Yeah.
So, literally, the only reason for Facilitator is, at least for that player in specific, it could be less actions. And for that player specific, it could be a non-city card. But that's only for that player in specific. And the only one I could argue it going on is the Farmer. Say the Farmer is like, that's a pretty neat produce supplies in your hand there.
But somebody could just make those supplies.
I meant more the other thing, the portable antiviral lab.
Even with that, he doesn't make more of them.
Yeah, but say if you're in a good spot, I go there, I take it, I make it, and then I get to save actions going to placing it elsewhere.
The action of taking the card to just
Shut up with your logic. Oh god. I mean, we're not taking it. I don't think that was ever in question. It's okay. We've already spent it on population, so now Vormir is at 6 population. I was going to point out, this shit is what I theorized we should do in our first game, and I was wrong. I was like, why don't we... remember, at one point, I think I said during our first game, why don't we boost up like our starting areas so that way we have really awesome areas to produce supplies on? And then we were like, yeah, let's go get around to it, and we never did.
I mean, the other thing is once we have unlocked Europe and had permanent supply centers, and we aren't doing this nonsense where we build 10 of them instead of 3 of them, we very quickly end up with, like, for free, in quotes, 8 production.
Yeah.
Like, London has been at 7 for like 4 games now.
Well, yeah, because like eventually we're gonna run into a month where we can't move it, and that's why we keep doing that.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say we use it to buy pop, and then I'm going to, I guess, get the deck ready for next game.
Yeah. So we can take out the extra 3 action.
And I guess we want to keep forecast in there to have a higher chance of putting the that one thing on
Scientists.
top. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on a second. What do we want to? What other one do we want to take out for next month?
Um,
Airlift.
yeah.
Okay. And so we're now at June. All right. We're still at 9 epidemic cards. I think we need to update this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 80 minus 15 is 80 minus 19 is 61. So yeah, I need to add
Add one
cartoon.
yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Game. Overwrite.
Is it that there are only 12 black cards in the whole deck,
Yeah.
and yet we're able to build to like
Because we have
export?
infrastructure and foundations, okay? That's why.
Yeah. And Paris.
Game 1, we bought population because we were so fucking afraid of Forsaken Cities. Game 2, we only bought it just to make sure we didn't go past one population. Game 3, we buy population for the lulls. I'm just gonna point that out. That's where we're at right now. Is we're buying population for the heck of it.
Yeah.
Although we could probably stop taking off of Johannesburg for a while. That one's no, let's keep taking off Johannesburg because there's no reason to ever go back there, I think.
Yeah, I mean, other than the guy that starts there,
Yeah.
that's just landlocked nothingness, and we already have a satellite permanented on London.
Holy shit, our
So
infection deck grew to 18. Scientist, what are you doing? Alright.
y'all failed to